Oh shit, what up, yo? Welcome back to some Out of the Worlds, or the Outer Worlds 2. Hope everyone's having a great day. If not, well, that's your problem, not mine, right? Exactly right. Exactly right. Damn, it's been a minute since I played this game. Hold on. It's been like a few weeks, huh? Alright, I don't even remember what the hell I don't even know what we even doing. What we even doing? Alright, fuck, let's go.
I don't know what you're complaining of. We emerged totally unscathed.
Hold on, let me hit the ball real
I'd
quick.
estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
Then increment your bravery index, my goodness. You novices in your theatrics.
Whew. We good. Fuck is this? Alright. Oh, hello. Oh, look at my boo-boos. Damn, homie, how you end up in here? Oh, we all going for a swim. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, what's over here? Nice. Man, I don't even know what we even doing.
I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wiley's ilk spared him? Because the seer already predicted this would be his fate?
Damn. I'm looting everything. Hold on. What's in here? GCPD. Alright, we good. Fuck is that? There ain't nothing in here. Oh, hey, boo-boo, damn. God damn, bro, you got your headshot now. Alright, did we already come in here? Ooh, what's in here? I gotta see what's in here. Bullshit in here. Ain't nothing up in here. I have a weapon called a D. What? A fucking chainsaw, bro? Oh, that shit look cool. Now, y'all ready? Oh shit! Why you over there in the fucking corner for? All right, let's go. Greasley experiment yields little data. All right, we here. Where the fuck we gotta go? Where the fuck we at?
Who knew taxidermy and surgery were so alike?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Boo Boo, what is you trying to do? Who up in here? Oh, hey, Boo Boo.
Sorry, busy.
Of course you are.
So
it's
many
that.
lives needlessly lost. An avoidable prediction.
Ooh. Oh man, I don't want to do all that. Fuck that. Hell no. Oh, okay. So we gotta evaporate them. Got you. How the fuck do we evaporate them? Fuck yeah.
Get you gone.
Shut the fuck up. People just walking around there like. Alright, what do I gotta use? That's pretty fucking cool. Alright, this ain't the gun. Yo, it's a pretty cool gun though. That's definitely staying in the arsenal, that's for sure.
Do try to limit further damage.
Alright, so I'm like, what? Bruh. Oh, DM. I don't got that. I got. Oh, I do. Retrieve this. I ain't got it. I ain't got it, bro.
Can't say I was expecting to see anyone else in these parts for a good... Hello, friend. Welcome to the most beautiful... simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? Any of those spidery crystal critters lurking in the rocks? Any order forces storming the area? No, you do not. The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe, but not close... Ah, there's the real beauty of it. They won't. The Order's anti-air guns are a damn sight better than we expected. There's no reason to finish the landing pad on account of nothing can land. Command won't go back to building it until the war is won. Then I'm in no danger of being shot anyways. Maybe I'll even get a promotion for doing such a good job keeping this place safe. Oh, no doubt about it, friend. They've been blasting our landing craft out of the sky right, left, and center. I can't even imagine the total cost of it all. But as long as my bits keep rolling in, why should I care? Someone else is getting demoted for that, not me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to my favorite pastime, doing absolutely nothing and getting paid for it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You damn right. It's all landing pad now. The fuck?
Good, but alas, it's not charged. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
All charged up.
Oh, fuck, God.
I feel we should talk.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
If we ain't keen on courting complete chaos, we'll need a plan. A solid one.
Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates. Not to mention paying her back for the lives she's already taken.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised. In the absence of Victor and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
I almost pity the poor bastards.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own Phantoms? I know what's at stake. I'm not asking you to set aside the mission. I'm telling you I want to be there when you face Augustine. I'm owed answers, Commander.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? Hotshot Earth Directorate agent swoops in to liberate your colony. Said she wanted good law. I was a kid with a crush, like you said. It wasn't serious. If anything, I wanted to be DeVries. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. With you around, that is. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Found it, huh? No. You know what? Something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last... I don't know. Some hint of who she really was. Some sign that she could turn into someone who'd betray her own team. Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just... nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues to be true. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway.
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages can go back to their families, but I fear we played right into DeVries' hands. With that data, she could wreak more havoc than we anticipated. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me. Sure, let's go with that. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh? Reckon Victor's a shining example of what happens when you fall in with the wrong crowd. But I'm real glad we managed to talk him down. He seems a gentle sort.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her quarters. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship is on fire, and even then only if it nears my quarters.
Okay. Let's go wake her up right now. Who's she talking about getting orders? Where's she at? I'll fuck her up. I'll kill her on the spot. And bitch, she's not even in your quarters. Oh, she's right here. Which one of your quarters? We're gonna find it. Ooh, we in the quarter room. Nice. Good. No, I'm good. Cool.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Damn, we missing 2 people. Fuck it. As long as they're not women, we're good. Oh shit.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I, maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. Said Auntie's Finest Star Wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was ship wax.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
Remember, nothing's a crime if you never get caught.
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
Keep an eye out for snitches. Got a good thing going here.
Damn right. Snitches get stitches.
Sprag mucus, half off
Mind your
today
own
only.
business.
Why can't I buy shit?
If somebody who looks like me sold you an engine that exploded, that was my evil twin.
Do we know each other? Let's say we don't. I'm laying low.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious. Gallivanting about, asking everyone questions. The information I collected I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. Hey, you there! Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much for... Hey! I ain't anti-intellectual. I'm anti-some intellectuals. Specifically the ones fixing it. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market. Dret! It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect. I can see you're no stranger to academia. Very well. Whatever facilitates this account, converse with the locals, peer into... I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big at the moment.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today. Only thing dependable as my gear are my prices.
Yeah, she hot.
Happy to have you. Tell me what you need. Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours. Exactly. I wish some other sorts around here who like to cast can do.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get
Yeah,
a sale
drugs.
on teeth extraction today.
She's like, I
Corner
drugs.
off with one or more bloodlettings. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think
She's
that
like, yo, I got
excuses
the
whatever
drugs.
quirks I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself. Medicaments and more, all sufficiently regulated or thereabouts.
Bro, I'm never gonna be making any of this bullshit right here, you know what I mean?
Doctor here. Get your stitches. Yeah.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs. Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. You have my guarantee. That's privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity. Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.
Buy from me? Please? Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy. No. Ships decidedly ain't in my... You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present. I don't think that'd be smart. I need to keep my mind free of trauma if I want to... Well, none taken. I never intended to be. Be happy to show you.
Error. Rote preparing sniveling servitude. Protocol complete. What may this unit rehydrate? Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those, redacted, sub rosa, redacted, a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich. All wares were at some point cooked fresh. Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Garments here.
Whatever you're selling, I am not in the black market.
I might not know what all my wares are, but I'm sure we can find something you like. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, used to be part of Auntie's Choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think, with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid, and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look. I got rags, fineries, and that.
Tired of firearms that explode in your face? Not a weapons store.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
Oh, come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you. You're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station. And if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating. Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The Automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg-aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told. Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
Let's see. What, bro? Oh, baby, 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 baby. Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe if you would actually purchase something, I'd help you find your quarry.
Oh,
well,
shit, hello.
Might. Actually, might. Stranger. Seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an... It is good that you have not. Some of my brethren are not as patient as I, especially with outsiders. We are the sovereign's justiciars, tasked with upholding law as we see fit.
And executing anyone who deviates, no matter how slightly they may do so.
That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station Of course not. Some would go to mental refreshment. Most deviant thought can be corrected with the gentle reinforcement of protectorate laws and a few select chemicals. I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business, protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
I am hardly bending the rules, as you so put it, as we arbiters may operate however we see fit. I appreciate the observation, however. Hardly expected such from an outsider.
Say whatever you want, but trusting this fella even this close to the broker is a massive risk. Be a damn fool to take him at his word.
An arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aim, so be it.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired. I don't fancy the idea of letting an arbiter loose on our allies without supervision. Might not know you, but anything's better than giving him complete freedom.
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out? Great. Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao. When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both are...
Another challenger approaches.
What?
Prepare to be sent weeping from my... None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. No one wanders into Fiona F. Walker. If you... But I sense your reluctance. Very well. Defeat my My curios are myriad. Cards, my dear, of the top... Sporting! Let us do battle. This is a fine collection of cards. For an amateur, I cannot open my wares to any unless their collections rival my own. Feel free to return once you have bolstered your ranks. But know that you...
Bitch, I'll kill you.
Up to no good. Good.
Get caught unawares, all you like. My armor will be
Anybody even listening to this? Let me tell you stuff.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station. For your money back.
Yeah.
is currently sold. If you became violently ill after eating here, please feel free to write our stall, "What may this unit rehydrate for you?" Yes, iceberg-aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Palo. Current customer is not Prospero Palo. Unit cannot... Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg-aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your... Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap. If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people... Hey, you smell gunpowder? Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine. Fine for me, and live to tell your fellows about my story.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on my friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Everyone knows that the pre-market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again, and now I must get ready for my set.
If you lost it, I'm so... I feel I should address any allegations you may have heard regarding bloodstains on my inventory. Tell me what you need. Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe. You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you? It ain't.
Greetings. How has the data collection fit? Finally, a breakthrough. But so their highest-ranking troops can't even put aside personal issues for the collective. That can't be healthy. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Lacking this information is especially unfortunate, but very well. I suppose that's all I'll be able to get from you. This report is going to bear some glaring absences, which is unfortunate. Still, I wouldn't have been able to get this far without your help. Here's something for your time. It would have been more if I'd been able to complete this, but there's nothing for the... Auntie's Choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes. I am! If Free Market Station survives the war, this will be a very important historical account. But if the Order fails in Arcadia, oh, I'd be happy to. Anyone willing to further the Order's aims should be treated as a friend, in my mind. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Latest contraband came in. Look right like the hog.
Commander, you're bleeding. Reviving me is inevitable. You're looking pretty scathed, Commander. In business. Back in business.
Oh, what the fuck? wasn't dark out, we would have known better.
Hostilities are afoot. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Back in business. Lay low, Commander. Medic orders. Stun weapon ready, Commander. Combatant scan.
Bro, ain't nothing over. Oh my God. Okay. Bro, we hit the jackpot. What the fuck, bro?
Proceeding to attack. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself.
How dare you? An arbiter does not visit wanton destruction upon civilians. And had I judged these refugees, I would have told the bartender plainly.
I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not we operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Yeah, money.
What sort of life was this, without the Sovereign's guidance?
Sounds like a vulture, yo.
have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm. I cannot help but feel a pang for these people. Inform me. An encampment such as this normally would possess no means for long-band communications. Was there anything remarkable about it? Logical. Your deductive skills would be better served in the Protectorate, but that does not reduce their efficacy. Did you have anything else? I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force. Assuming there was an apt theory, yet there are no signs of a large force's egress. That auto-mechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it? Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing. You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Very well. I shall... Yes, that's an incisor, all right. Salutations. Has your search uncovered? You've been busy. What did you find? Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter. The sign that something unusual happened there may fit snugly into our other observations. We shall wait and see. Did you have anything else? You're certain? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? All Although I'm no ballistics expert, the death wounds on the corpses appear to match those inflicted by an automech. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you... I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through? Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certainly didn't build it themselves. They were likely Protectorate as well. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications. Then after the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect...
Seems the machines return. Bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
I'll handle this.
Check your scope. Combatant analysis.
These automechs will never be used to create such acts again.
Combatant scan.
What the fuck? Why he attacking us?
You're looking pretty scared. Recharging as fast as I can, Commander.
They're benumbed, mitigating the threat. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Why the fuck was he attacking us? Fuck it. Oh, some cheats getting clapped. Clap them motherfucking cheats, man.
observational data is important, but I hate seeing these rifts so close.
Look, another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
Let's go up in. GCPD!
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors share those grievances, but we are here in good faith. Peace between us will allow us to contend with the rifts, the true threat.
Damn, blocked. Why can't our work ever be easy?
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly that matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. No, I mean, yes. Stop attempting to scramble my thoughts. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery... Is it? I may not know of this Earth Directorate you speak of, but I can tell you are not one to be trifled with, if I wish to continue drawing breath. Which suddenly seems all I can focus on. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
If only all our foes yielded so easily. Let's review the data, shall we?
Let's concentrate on finding
Every
DeVries.
moment we linger in this shell of a place, we're giving DeVries that much more time to enact her plans. I'd rather we move on.
your sovereign is regarded as...
I'd bet bits to Borstwurst that's going to need a new fuse.
Good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? If your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Batman. Ain't nothing fucking over here, bro.
For all of the Protectorate's ills, they sure know how to build things that last. Not a compliment, just an observation.
fuck am I supposed to do?
Looks like those mechs are on their side. Shame. Could have been useful.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Rob was ready, and frankly, pissed off.
The system abides.
Hell yeah.
Disturbance hostile. Detected.
Commander, you're bleeding!
All rightly appreciate our perfect life of contentment and plenty.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your
They talking about us.
Worrisome indeed.
What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that.
Turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. Our troops still demand answers for the unprovoked attack on Outpost Opportunity. What will you be resolved with?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack. A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed, and she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostage is yet... This crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that the innocent survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a dizzy. Isn't that right?
Bruh. Oh.
According to my analysis, neither of our parties has enough... with the other to proceed directly to an alliance. A swift end to the war is highly improbable.
You had to run a quaint predictive model to come to that conclusion? Did your numbers give any insight into making this more worth my while?
Yeah.
That's a lot of supplies left unattended. Could be worth a quick look over.
We almost fucking there. Ah, damn.
Good spot for an ambush. Mind your corners.
ready, Commander. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Check your scope.
I see you. Die.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Suture me up.
Don't move.
Would improve your odds.
Don't move. Die.
I hate to ask for help, but... Help?
I see you. Firing.
Back in business.
Resorting to violence.
That's raring to go.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Reviving me is in everyone's best interest. Medic, please.
You're looking pretty scathed.
Have you given up?
Raps tingling. All charged up.
can hear you scampering around like a little sprite. Oh, have you given up?
Their weaknesses.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprite.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Reviving me is in everyone's best interests.
I can hear you.
Mobilizing. Standing by to stupefy. Filter me up. It would improve your odds.
Go-getting again.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprite. I can hear you scampering
Some bullshit.
All charged up.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
What are you doing down there? Have you given up? What are you doing down there?
Pick me up.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Have you given up?
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Stand attack.
Man.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
Medic, please.
What are you doing down there? Have you given up? What are you doing down there? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. Have you given up?
Mobilizing.
Have you given up? What are you doing down there? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. What are you doing down there? Have you given up?
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Stun weapon ready.
Need some help first. Catch me up, then we'll talk.
In business.
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
So you think that your people should rule? I certainly won't.
Like sitting terror rays. We can't let DeVries make her move.
Are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself. Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts.
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is Presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander. History repeats itself, doesn't it? You show up attempting to disrupt my plans, only for me to submit you to an untimely end, though I'd no wish to. I only did what was necessary back on Horizon Point, and I am fully prepared to do so again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's choice must never have access to that technology. No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success. And I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started. I joined with this legitimate organization, you fool, because I saw their potential. The Earth Directorate is flawed, with finite reach, but the Order?
Their power is limitless. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
As a member of the Order for a few decades, I might have something to say about all that. Backing up just a moment, I'm intrigued by your layperson's grasp of Order teachings. Oh, and also your unsophisticated, though exceedingly confident attempts at reasoning.
And just who in the Void are you supposed to be? Some attention-starved initiate tricked into following the commander here? Who are you, really?
Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. I once held the role of head intercessor.
Oh, Law, you're... the endpoint? Just stay back. You won't stop me from doing what I must.
You believe you understand the Order, do you?
I
Being enlisted
am
as an
the Order.
outside agent is nothing compared to a lifetime devoted to contemplation and calculation. I'd suggest you have a superficial understanding at best, and thus ought to seriously reconsider your present course of action.
Ain't seen a dressing down like that since Milver Street's row with his haberdasher.
Your so-called experts were the ones who set me on this path to begin with. It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself. They may try. Though we both know those corporatist vultures wouldn't take the snub kindly. When Auntie's Choice sees power in what the Order has, they will take it. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plan... Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does... maybe... No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down.
No talk,
But
no
there's more you
jutsu.
should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be safe. That's kind. But there's a reason I only ever worked alone, Commander. I'm at my limit. I know you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
talking, floor running.
Follow me, quick! Don't stop for anything. No time to dally.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose. The archive is the largest and most powerful computer in existence. It is built into the moon of Cloister, and was built by the Order of the Ascendant with the Matriarch's input. Control over the archive has changed several times since the prototype rift modulator is located within the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. Information on the center indicates it is a laboratory dedicated to the study of rifts. Reaching the lab, agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other, less likely option: persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you
No
help
talk, no
save
jutsu.
may be able to help facilitate this. Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Commander, word. What is wrong with you? How about we start with how you benched me? Even when you knew how important this mission was to me. And you let her live. How could you? After all the damage she's caused. After what she did to us at Horizon Point. That sort of thinking never would have slowed DeVries on the draw. I know you've your principles and all. Only wish you'd given my request to come as much consideration as you gave hers to live. No, you shouldn't have. I need some space for now. But I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Once I stop seeing red.
Never thought you'd manage to save DeVries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts. Assuming DeVries sticks to her change of heart. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's Choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it? Don't suppose it could have been more subtle in its approach, huh? By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even. I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still, think we ought to pay the Undisputed Claim a visit, see if we can court Auntie's aid. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Commander.
Saving the delegates from DeVries took considerable effort, dear. You don't know that. They might still have a role to play if we're to close the rift. Inquire away. I may even respond. Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bazaar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to order. For a while, I'd hoped all this more time passes, the less may all...
Injuries detected. How may this unit assist?
Oh.
Need some alone time. A short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the matriarch. Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the Protectorate presence on Praetor. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a much obliged. The sooner we can rendezvous at the tomb, the better. Got the sense that whatever's going down...
Get a look at that building. Bet you 50 bits that's where we'll find the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
Alright, y'all. Deuces.